Welcome to the fascinating world of chemistry where substances combine, break apart, and transform. But what happens in a chemical reaction? Alright, so during our first meeting, I have mentioned or we have tackled about the definition of chemistry, right? And I have said that chemistry involves chemical reactions. Okay, so as you already know, chemical reactions are it happens in our daily life. It happens often, right? So, and chemical reactions, they also have components, or they require something, a condition before it really occurs. Okay, so in this lecture, we're going to examine what really happens in a chemical reaction. The chemicals in a reaction are elements or compounds. These substances react when they come together or are broken down, causing a transformation. I want you to remember the difference between element, a compound, and a substance. What are the differences between these three? Okay, so actually, um, a substance, it is a form of matter that has specific chemical composition and distinct properties. So substances, it is classified into two main categories. These are your element and this is your compound. So first, about elements. Elements are pure substances that consist of only one type of atom. And elements are indivisible. So they cannot be divided further. Okay? They cannot be broken down into simpler substances by chemical means. Okay, so examples nito, it includes oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon, and everything in the periodic table. Those are elements, and those are pure substances that cannot be broken down into simpler ones. Uh, on the other hand, a compound, so these are substances that were formed when two or more atoms combined chemically, diba? And a compound has properties different from the elements that compose it. So, for example, water. Water has hydrogen and oxygen, right? So the combination of hydrogen and oxygen that forms the water, it has its own property, okay, compared to the individual property of hydrogen and the individual property of oxygen. Okay, when they combine chemically, it produces something that gives another identity. Okay, that is your compound. So I want you to remember that. So this is the learning outcomes. So by the end of this lecture, you will be able to explain the law of conservation of mass. You'll be able to also identify parts of chemical reaction and classify chemical reactions according to type. In a chemical reaction, atoms rearrange. They are neither created nor destroyed. They simply form new bonds. So this is the law of conservation of mass. The total mass of the substance before and after a reaction remains the same. Okay, so that is the law of conservation of mass. Alright, so let's take a look at water. So two molecules of water consist of four hydrogen atoms and two oxygen atoms. Even after a reaction, a total number of atoms stays the same. So as you can see here, okay, in our reactant, for the hydrogen, sa part ng left side, for our hydrogen, there are four atoms of hydrogen. So, the coefficient 2 times the subscript 2 that is equal to 4. And then we have 2 oxygen atoms, okay, because that is O2. In our product, or the right side of the equation, all right, you can see that the hydrogen has 4 atoms and oxygen has also 2 oxygen atoms. So this is multiplied distribution. So that is the evidence of law of conservation of mass. So in every chemical reaction, what we introduce, the amount of substances that we introduce to react, it must have the same atoms that is produced. So this is an example that we are talking about here, the formation of water. So water is formed by a hydrogen molecule and oxygen molecule. As you can see from the equation, you can see that mass is conserved. Okay, so I hope you have a grasp on the law of conservation of mass here. This slide, we can see the difference between chemical formula and chemical equation. Chemical formula, as you already know, it represents, or it shows us, okay, the elements and the number of atoms that are involved. In a chemical equation, it tells the story of how a chemical reaction happens, or it tells us how a product has been formed, or in this example, how water is formed. That is chemical equation. Magkaiba sila. Okay? So, an element is a pure substance. It cannot be broken down into new one. Okay, that's it. That's the hydrogen and oxygen. And the compound, it is the combination of pure substances. Those pure substances is the hydrogen and oxygen. So as you can see here, the chemical formula for water is H2O, right? The chemical equation to form water is 2H2 plus O2 yields 2H2O. Okay, so ganun yun. Alright? Okay, so I want you to remember, I want you to think that if you see these symbols, this is how you read it with. Okay, so if we have the example 2H2 plus O2, 2H2O, we read this as 2 molecules or 2 moles of hydrogen react, okay, so plus, that means react with oxygen molecule, yields to yields or produces 2 molecules of water. Okay, so we have in here the characters daw is the reactants and product. So the reactants here are your H2 and O2. The product is the water. Okay? So most oftenly ang product naman is the element or the substance that is on the right side. But sometimes it happens that the equation can be reversible. So ang product can be on the right side. So didepende kung saan ang arrow. Okay? Kung kikita yung arrow pa ganyan, ibig sabihin ang reactant ay nasa left side, ang product ay nasa right side. Okay? So I want you to remember that. So, yung tinatanong kanina, so, the 4 moles or 4 atoms of hydrogen react with 2 atoms of oxygen. They are the reactants, and they yielded 2 atoms of water, and water is the product or the end result. Okay? These are the types of chemical reactions. Okay? So, para hindi kayo malito-lito later on about solution stoichiometry, when we solve about solution stoichiometry, you need to know the type of chemical reaction first, and then you balance the equation. Okay? So chemical reactions can be classified into 4 types. Okay? First is the decomposition. Here, first one, decomposition. So one compound breaks into 2 products. Okay, so we have a compound AB, it breaks to A plus B. So for example, we have water. Okay, water has oxygen and hydrogen, right? And it breaks into hydrogen and oxygen. So yun ay example of decomposition reaction. Okay? For example niyan is ganyan. Okay? So, parang from the word decomposition, from whole to divided. Okay? And then next is the combination reaction. Okay? So, combination reaction, these are 2 or more substances that can form single substance. So, parang kabaliktaran ng decomposition. So, example niyan is the formation of water. Okay? The next is single replacement. Okay? Single replacement, these are atoms of one element swapped with another in a compound. Okay? So, we have here a substance, AB, and reacted with another pure substance and element, and a single replacement, ibig sabihin nun, yung isang element is replaced with the other to form another substance, AC. Okay? So, from the word single replacement, i-replace mo lang yung isa. Okay? So, atoms of an element swap with atoms of a second element in a compound. So, that is single replacement. The next is about double replacement. So, in this reaction, you need that the reactants must be compounds, okay, composed of 2 or more atoms. Okay, so double replacement, positive ions are exchanged between 2 compounds. Okay, positive ions exchanged between 2 compounds from a reactants AB plus reactant CD, it formed AD plus CB. Okay? So, yung A na partner niya dati ay B, naging partner niya D. Okay? So, hindi pwede na maging magka-partner ang A at saka C and B at saka D. Bakit? So, if you remember about ionic compound consists of positive and a negative elements, right? So, positive and negative, they react together, diba? Hindi pwede na positive, or negative, Hindi pwede yan. So, that must be positive, negative. So, sa ionic compound natin, okay, or most of compounds, yung nauuna na element, that is positive. Okay? That is positive. So, hindi pwede na magsama ang A at saka C kasi pareho silang positive. Hindi rin pwedeng magsama ang B at saka D kasi pareho silang negative. Okay? So, dapat isa lang ang papalit. So, A, pwede niyang maging kapartner si D kasi negative din to. So, AD, so this is correct. And then yung C, pwede niya maging partner si B kasi positive si C, negative si B. So we have another compound, CB. So that is double replacement. Okay, so these are the types of chemical reactions that you should at least know, right? So let's review. So the law of conservation of mass, so this is a law that states that a mass can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed by new bonds. Okay, so if we had an example about the formation of water, okay, and water consists of hydrogen and oxygen. So in the reactant of hydrogen and oxygen, okay, there are 4 moles of hydrogen and 2 moles of oxygen, and the product, it has the same, diba? So mass is conserved there. So what is reactant and product? So they make up a chemical reaction and are represented in a chemical equation. So I hope you understood that clear, okay? So as a review also, a chemical reaction can be a decomposition reaction, a synthesis, or that is just the same as combination. Combination ito. Combination, single replacement, or double replacement. So, for example, in this example here, 2 hydrogen atoms, okay? 2 hydrogen atoms plus 4 hydrogen atoms or 2 hydrogen molecule plus oxygen yields to 2 water. So what type of reaction is this? Okay, you can pause the video before I say the answer. So the answer for this is combination reaction. So if you guessed that right, or if you answered that right, you have learned something. So I want you to remember this lecture by picking or identifying chemical reactions that you often encounter. So you can name and share them next time as we learn more about each type of chemical reaction, and you can also share it to the comment section if you want about the chemical reactions that you encounter, and then classify it if it is what kind of chemical reaction, if it is decomposition, if it is combination, single replacement, or double replacement. Alright, so I hope you understood that and you can proceed to the next lecture video. Thank you so much. God bless.